interesting.
Yes, and I'm very looking forward for this subject because the subject is women in leadership.
Okay, I go.
Yeah.
I
No,
go.
no. We need you. We need men also.
Of course.
So, okay, so let's call the ladies. Okay. So first lady would be Sylvie Hagege. I think is it? It's not a.
Hagege.
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 I'm
Where are you
sorry.
from, Sylvie Hagege? France. Bonjour.
I'm
Bienvenue
sorry
à
for
Slovénie,
Hagege.
s'il vous plaît.
Sylvie Hagege, senior marketing manager. What is it? Zenitel?
Zenitel. Lidija, Stolica, president of Croatian Security Association.
And Verica, Mileska, Stefanovska, president Chamber of Republic of North Macedonia for Private Security.
Hello, Zagreb. Welcome.
And the moderator
Macedonia,
is Erna, Šošević, CEO and founder, Bizbook.
Ula is not joining you because she did not manage to go catch the flight.
Once again, apologies. Yeah.
Ladies, girl power. Yeah. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome to extremely important panel called Women in Leadership, which is being held here as a part of this year's Adria Security Summit. This panel brings together actually four extraordinary ladies and experts in the world in security who have made a significant impact in the industry through the dedicated work and their experience. Welcome. So since the moderator already announced you, I will again read all of you. So Sylvie Hagege, welcome. With an extensive experience in security market and its ecosystem, Ms. Hagege works for the Zenitel, international leader in critical communication solutions. She is leading marketing strategy and activities across the EMEA region. Welcome. Lidija Stolica, president of the Hrvatski ceh zaštitara, which deals with the key security issues in industry development in Croatia. Welcome.
Thank you.
And Verica Mileska Stefanovska, president of the Chamber of Republic of North Macedonia of Private Security. Her own private security company has been present on the market in Macedonia for 22 years, and she has been leading the Macedonian Chamber of Private Security for 13 years now. Ladies, welcome again. So I will start to put some perspective why I'm here. So I think I really carefully choose to be the moderator today because 7 years ago, I decided to quit my job. I'm a lawyer by vocation and decided to pursue my career in tech industry. So I founded my own startup. And what is very interesting for my journey is that first investment I got is the company of 4 male founders. And years after that, when I asked them why they invested in me, they said, we just need some other perspective, some diversity in the startup ecosystem. So we decided to believe in you and to put your trust and to give you investments to build something great. So starting with that, I would like to all of you to share your personal experience of developing career in the industry you work in and how you dealt with obstacles on the way to leadership. So Sylvie, we can start with you.
Actually, I've been working for this Norwegian company for nearly 22 years, which is a lot of years. I've had many positions within that company, and I had the opportunity to do so, knowing that a Norwegian company has different views on diversity and on equality, gender equality. So I think I've been very lucky. Also having worked in the marketing environment is also very varied and very female related. So I've been always surrounded by a lot of mentors, female mentors, and men as well. I mean, there's no problem with that. And I think what really drives you to leadership is just competence. So you need to be competent and you need to lead by the example, be transparent. And yeah, that's what I would say would take you to the leadership.
Yeah, but when we're talking about obstacles, have you experienced any of them? I'm sure you have.
Yeah, of course. So the obstacles are mainly, how can I say, it's cultural obstacles. I'm French, so I'm not Norwegian, so I'm working for a Norwegian company, but with French culture, which is a bit different. And I had to face how can I say, it's not a gender problem, but it's a generation problem that is more related to old-fashioned ways. But again, because I've been pushed by also other women as mentors, as supportive people to my career, I think I went above those obstacles thanks to that. But it's you need to sometimes eat your brown bread, I would say sometimes. But it's it's all in all, it's still fun. So it has been a fun journey.
Lidija is nodding all the way, so I'm gonna ask her next. What opportunities exist for women in security sector and what may not be sufficiently recognized? How we can make better use of them?
Yes. When I started in the security business, that was for 26 years. And it was not so easy like today for women. But women, it's very impossible that we have women in the security business and especially in the physical security. I come from the part of the technical security, mechanical technical security, and they are much organized. They have standards, but then I'm the president of the Croatian Private Security Association, so I see many problems in the physical part with to take women in this part of the job, and it's very important because I say when you have some special situation and you have some organization from concerts or sports events, you have women and children, then be a women guard. And this part is very important because their reaction are much different than a reaction of a man. And the men's react different to a guard women than to a guard man. And I think we must work on this part to present our jobs for this part to young women. Then they're welcome to us. And last week I have it was a panel with successful women in the business after sport career. In my job, I'm in the security, but in my private, I'm very active in sport and in handball, in a women handball club. And I see when I speak with these young women and with young girls, they don't have, they have a very wrong picture about security, about private security and women in private security. So I think it's very important then we work on this part to present it and give them a chance.
Do women see themselves as a career in security, like you said, as in the job that you just described?
Yes, when you speak with them and when you tell them what they will be do, and they are not only, we are to 80% a men business, but women needs to come in our part, and the combination with our colleagues, it's very, very important. And our reactions are much different than reaction of a man. And what is the professional part? We can learn everything. In the technical part, we can learn. You have today many opportunity to go to different seminars, leader parts, and you can hear everything. But this social part that I think we have much better than the part of the man. So it's my opinion.
In the conversation before the panel, you mentioned that you never meant to do this job.
No. I lived before in Germany and have a professional career in handball. And when I come back to Croatia, come back to Croatia, I want to have a job. And then I find my first company in the newspaper. They need a secretary. So that was my first step in this business. And I'm very, very happy then be here. And I think I do my job good. and I like it. And so security is a very good part of the business, and when you are a woman, you have a very good feeling. So I think you feel stronger, much stronger.
So we will remember that for sure. So Verica, regarding this, like Lidija said, in working environment, women in security, what about inclusion and what policies and practices have you seen yield positive results in your respective organization, and what areas still require empowerment?
Okay, thank you for your question. As Lidija said, my story is different. My professional career started in 1992 as a police officer in the Ministry of Interior. And so from the very beginning, I learned that I am equal with anybody else there. They were men, but also we were 140 women there. So we are a very nice group and we were equal. So from the very beginning, I learned that we are the same and that there is no women or men profession and something like that. So that was my point of view. Nevertheless, of course, you have obstacles. Of course, you have you work in a different company. So it's very important. How do you see yourself in that company? In Macedonian Private Security Chamber, in the last few years, we really work very hard on that, what you mentioned now, inclusion. That is one part. And now we are working in one project, Erasmus Plus project. It's about inclusion. It's about diversity and recruitment. In the private security sector, it's a very interesting project. We're not finished yet, but we're going to finish it next year. So I really hope that the final results will show something interesting for us as a woman in our sector. Nevertheless, of course, in the meantime, with OSCE, we are working to try to implement one project that they worked with Ministry of Interior in the past 4 or 5 years, I think. It's about mentoring and mentoring in the private security sector. So we are trying to make some model that will, of course, be okay for the workers, women workers in private security sector. So we will see how it will be. And so my point is that we are really working and trying to do something for women in the sector. So these are two very big projects and very important to for the women in the private security sector in Macedonia.
So do you think we need more of these initiatives on the Balkans? Because you said that there's a lot of inequality here regarding the sector, the security industry and technology industry as well.
Yes, of course. I do think that we have to work more. We are working as a chamber on a national level. Mm-hmm. We are having seminars and workshops and conferences on this issue. And we think it's a very important issue. So we are working very hard to learn that the woman can be the equal part of this industry, private security industry.
Also, when we talk about technology industry, I can confirm that there's not a lot of women there in leading positions. Yes, maybe on some levels, but we still don't have a CEO of the biggest software company in Bosnia, for example. We still needed female CEO to see. So Sylvie, in your experience, what unique perspectives or skills do women bring leadership roles in these sectors, and how do these contribute better business results?
Actually, I would say that looking at this audience, I think we have quite some steps to take. Yeah, I think we need to create some kind of rules, processes within companies to make sure that women are. I'm not big fan, to be honest, to be like this equality thing, because it's whoever is competent should get the position, but women needs to be educated. So I think there's a lot to do into education, to have role models. It's in the society, it's in the culture, but it's also in education to have more teachers being women in the tech areas. So yeah, I think it's we're getting there, but slowly but surely. So that's what I would say.
So a few times in my the other career, so the last one in tech, I've been told a few times that I have a male energy, whatever that means. It was supposed to be a compliment. Like we should behave like our male colleagues and take some of their, resilience and, to be resistant. And maybe that is our power in some way, because we can combine our sensitivity and empathy and maybe just took something from them. Do you agree? And did you ever have to, copy some of your female colleagues just to be, stronger or not?
I think we're different. I mean, we can't say that we're the same, and we don't want to be the same. So we definitely need to be who we are. We're women. We're strong, and we want to. We have a vision to go somewhere, and we need to take the steps to get there. So it's, to me, it's we need to learn from whoever is a role model for you. It's not being a man or a woman. It's just people who are competent, people who are just driving the way to the future, and that's the role model that we should follow. So as simple as that. So sometimes they're men, sometimes they're women.
Okay, that's it.
So look in front of us. Men are not ready to hear the woman voice.
Yeah,
that's the truth. So, ladies, I thank you for your attention and for your time. Don't worry, our time is coming.
There will be full house once. Would you like to add something?
Yes, that I wanted to say, we see the audience is full, but I think it's time for lunch, and that is the reason. So everyone is hungry. It's the lunchtime. Now it's the lunchtime. I must say, everyone who knows me, I don't have ever problem in this private security business. By maybe I'm another type of a person, but I have many of friends who told me about discrimination on the work, and they don't know how they manage this, and I can always say then when I'm worked 26 years in this business, and the best part of the best project what I do with colleagues, with men. So we are not so many women, but when you have a project, and so it's they like to be managed. So this is experience for me. And now I work in a company who is who have in the front of the order women. So I'm very proud, and this is part from a company to a company, and I think women in the security business are grow up, and there it's working some of our directors. She's a woman from Bosnia. So Ines, a very strong women, and I must say then we don't want like to be like our colleagues. So I think they don't want to be like we. So it's a good a good working together. It's a success for every company, and when they don't want to hear what I say it 10 times, because it's for a woman not a problem. Say it 10 times. So
So regarding mentoring, you mentioned before that you had one role model, one person, young person you want to, who is amazing in the job that she's doing right now. Is it this the lady or
No,
this?
no, no.
Okay.
This is yes. I'm sorry that I don't bring her. We have a colleague, Tiana. She's from Macedonia. Maybe she's now on the lunch. No, she have a presentation downstairs. To give a chance, then a company see what of the capacity of young workers or women or young men in the company, to see the opportunity to give her a chance, and she take the chance, and she do his work very, very, very good. And this is the C. And before she has the chance to be a leader and to be a director in the company, we don't know it. So everyone must take the chance and see what they can do. And in the last 2 years, I don't know any women who have a chance in the company what they work, to not be successful.
Okay.
So
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There are many researches done by on this topic.
Okay.
According to the result of one research conducted by the Swiss Institute of this topic, also 2020, I think, related to global topics and trends, conducted in 2,400 companies, it has been shown that the companies with mixed management perform a quarter better than those with only men in a manager position. Sorry, boys. The research shows that the companies that have at least one female manager achieve better results compared to those that were only a man on the top. Sorry again. Also, such companies notice less instability in work cycles. So why don't give this model a chance in the private security sector? Why don't give?
I think that we need to go way back, because now you see there's a few of you on the positions now.
Yes.
And what can we do to make us more? Do we need to go into kindergartens and teach those young girls to be a leader? Because I wasn't raised as a leader. I was raised traditionally, like a lot of us.
Me too.
And I have to fight for this to
Yes,
be here. There's a
of
lot
course.
of work in a position where I am now. So we have to do more, always a mile more. So it's really exhausting. So what can we do to have more of us, and where to start
Keep
today?
doing what we are doing. As you can see, nobody is, nobody wants to hear us. So,
Yeah.
okay, but we will continue talking on this topic. So we are as pioneers. I
Yeah,
told you.
true.
Yeah. So that's it.
And that's what you say, we must do more and more, but we can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it more and more. And it's not a problem for us.
So Sylvie, regarding this topic, what do you believe the future holds for women in leadership positions in security and technology?
I think that looking at the audience, there's really a long journey to take. But still is, as you just mentioned, I think it starts from an early stage in raising kids, in teaching them, and just like having a role model, teaching kids and young girls that to have a vision on where they want to go, and that everything is possible. And if you have like a very open window as a future goal, then you can reach it. If you have very tiny window, then of course you can reach it, but then you will be very in a tiny corner. So I think it starts there. And then of course in companies, it's about mentorship, it's about processes, recruitment, and having role models. So mentorship, education, I think are key to companies in tech and in no tech, as well as in schools and higher education.
Okay, good point. So for the end, what advice would you give to young women who want to start career in security and technology and eventually reach leadership positions?
opportunities are everywhere. And it's not just like I'm saying it, but we have to be brave. We have to be honest to ourselves. We have to learn. We have to ask. We don't have to be afraid if we don't know anything or something. So we really have to be brave and start up bravely. So that's my point.
Lidija?
So it's nothing what we cannot do what we want to do. So, and we must, we the old fashion of generation, I think I'm the old generation in this private security business. We must speak open about our what we do and what this business in the private security give us in the last few years. And I'm sure then, and tell these young women, this is not only a man business. So it's very, very important then the mix with women and men in the security business. I think it's very, they will give us very, very good results. So we can do everything what we want to do because, and we must do. It's a part of our lives. What someone give us when we was born, we are women.
So future is female.
Yeah.
Sylvie?
Yeah, I can only add that actually there are also opportunities and arenas like today, and that's also an opportunity for for women to raise their voice, because we need to raise our voice, and because I'm in the audio business, so our motto is "Hear, be heard, be understood," and actually for women it's exactly the same: hear, be heard, but make your voice being heard. So that's a good opportunity today to raise our voice, and I'm happy to do that. And just like, okay, short audience, but bear in mind, this is recorded, hopefully, so then we can spread the message. So that's what I would say.
So we have to educate equally men and women that we do deserve the places that we want to have and we want to do. So I think this is a very powerful message for all the audience here, that we really can have it all. And maybe we do have to work an extra mile, but it's really worth it because we are changing the environment and we are bringing the new perspective and, like you said, an empathy and a whole different kinds of view on the different sectors. So I want to thank you all for being here today and to join me in this panel. And I believe that we did a great job, even though those chairs are mostly empty, but we did our job as usual very good. So
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
To be here. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Ladies, that was a pleasure listening, ladies, in this sector. Because if you want the company to work good, you take ladies to do it properly. I'm waiting for you to be my boss.
Really?
Until I come back to the HRT.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
Well, I'm without any papers because this is last kissing for you, especially if you want another reward. What do we give?
We have a Clicosee or Clicosee.
CSEE. Everything works.
Yeah.
We have a sound bar.
Yeah.
Zvučnik.
Okay,
cure se slikaju.
Do we have a
because
question?
if it's not on Instagram, it did not happen.
Yeah.
That's a new type